You are standing in front of that mirror right now, pulling, tucking, and telling yourself you are too big, too old, and too much. I need you to stop that right now, because that is a lie. A lie the wrong dress has been telling you for years. Your body is not the problem. It never was. You are a Black woman over 60. You have raised families, built lives, and survived things that would break most people. You deserve to look in that mirror and love every single thing you see. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes I am going to hand you 12 dresses that will make you feel beautiful, powerful, and celebrated. And the woman staring back at you in that mirror, she's about to become someone you cannot take your eyes off. Welcome to my channel, where Black women over 60 come to dress with confidence, elegance, and zero apology. Subscribe so you never miss a video, and drop a comment right now. Where are you watching from? I love knowing where my queens are. The number one dress is the wrap dress. The wrap dress is the one that never lies to you. The wrap style cinches right at your natural waist, creates a V neckline that draws every eye up toward your beautiful face, and then flows freely over your tummy and hips. It does not fight your body, it works with it. The overlapping fabric creates diagonal lines across your midsection, and diagonal lines are a magician's best trick. The eye simply follows the line right past your tummy without stopping. For dark skin tones, go bold. Deep burgundy, royal blue, and emerald green light up melanin in a way that pale pastels simply cannot. This dress works for Sunday service, a dinner date, or your granddaughter's graduation. It does everything. The second dress we will talk about is the A-line dress, fitted on top, flared at the bottom. This silhouette was designed to do exactly one thing: draw the eye upward. The fitted bodice shows off your shoulders and bust beautifully, while the flared skirt skims right over your tummy and hips without a single inch of cling. The A-line is timeless for a reason. It works on everybody and at every event. Church, dinner, family reunion, this dress shows up every time. Look for structured fabric like a ponte knit or thick crepe. Thin fabric blows against the body and reveals everything. A fabric with weight holds its own shape and protects yours. Tell me in the comment if you would like to try any of these dresses. Dress 3. The Empire Waist Dress. Here is the style science behind this one. Most dresses try to cinch you at your natural waist, and for many of us over 60, that is exactly where we are carrying a little extra. The Empire Waist ignores the waist entirely. The seam catches the body at its narrowest point, right under the bust, and then the fabric simply floats away in a straight, clean, elegant line all the way to the floor. Your tummy is not even part of the conversation. Keep it midi or maxi length. A short empire waist reads young girl, but a long one is pure goddess energy. Add a cropped bolero or shrug that ends right at the seam, and you emphasize that narrow point even more. When you sit down at that dinner table, there's no waistband cutting into you, no zipper gasping for air, just comfort and elegance living in the same dress. Dress 4. The maxi dress. Long, flowing, and commanding. A well-fitted maxi dress creates one long vertical line from shoulder to floor, and vertical lines do one thing: they make you look taller and leaner. The length pulls the eye downward in one continuous sweep, and by the time it travels from your shoulders to your hem, it has passed right over your midsection without stopping. Choose rich fabrics like chiffon, jersey, or satin. These drape beautifully over curves instead of clinging to them. For deep skin tones, go for jewel colors: sapphire, deep plum, burnt orange, or forest green. These shades bring out the richness in your complexion in a way that washed-out colors never will. Pair it with a low heel or wedge to keep your proportions balanced and your walk effortlessly regal. Dress 5. The ruched dress. Ruching is gathered fabric, and gathered fabric is a tummy's best friend. When fabric is gathered, it creates soft folds and movement across the midsection, and the eye sees texture and dimension instead of a flat surface that reveals every contour. That gathering drapes over your stomach area and reinterprets your shape. Instead of showing what is there, it creates the suggestion of an hourglass. It also adds a luxurious, expensive look to your outfit. A ruched dress in a rich color looks like it costs 3 times what you paid for it. Look for ruching at the side seams rather than directly at the front. Side ruching creates the most flattering diagonal pull and works beautifully on fuller figures. Drop a comment below. Which dress number are you most excited about so far? I want to hear from you. Now relax and let's continue. Dress 6. The shirt dress. This is the CEO of the family dress. It says you are organized, you are put together, and you absolutely did not wake up struggling with a girdle this morning. The magic is in the belt. Belt it just above your natural waist, not at it, above it, and you create a defined silhouette that flatters your curves without a single inch of cling below. The fabric hangs from the belt line and your tummy is completely free. The shirt structure holds its own shape and skims right over yours. This is also a blank canvas for your best accessories, your gold earrings, your statement necklace, your structured handbag. The sharp angles of a good bag contrast beautifully against the clean lines of this dress. Wear it to brunch, to church, or to a business lunch. This dress says, I woke up like this. Dress 7. The cold shoulder dress. Here's a styling strategy nobody talks about enough. If you want attention away from one place, put something interesting somewhere else. The cold shoulder detail immediately draws every eye upward to your shoulders, your collarbone, and your neck. These are some of the most elegant parts of a woman's body at any age, and your tummy is not even in the room. This style also elongates the upper body beautifully, which makes the entire silhouette look longer and leaner. Choose a cold shoulder dress with a flowy A-line or straight skirt, and you have both distraction and coverage working together at the same time. Tummy? What a tummy. Dress 8. The kaftan dress. This is not just a dress. This is a statement. The kaftan flows freely from shoulder to... There is nothing to cinch, nothing to tug, nothing to fight. It simply drapes over every beautiful curve you have and moves with you every step of the way. In a solid color, it is elegant. In an African print, you will not just look good, you will look legendary. Ankara, Kente, Adire. These prints carry history and power. When a black woman over 60 walks into a room in a kaftan with an African print, she is not just dressed, she is making a declaration. Pair it with your natural locks, your silver crown, or a bold head wrap, and that combination is something no other woman in that room can touch. This is your heritage. Wear it with everything you have. Dress 9. The fit and flare dress. Fitted through the chest and waist, then a dramatic flare below the hips. This silhouette was designed with curves in mind, and it shows. The fitted bodice defines your upper body beautifully. Then the skirt flares out at the hip and cascades downward, completely bypassing your tummy and creating an hourglass whether you have one naturally or not. Because the skirt is moving away from the body at the hip, there is literally no fabric pressing against your midsection. It just floats. This dress was made for your granddaughter's wedding, your nephew's graduation, your anniversary dinner, any occasion where you need to walk in looking like the most put-together woman in the entire venue. And trust me, you will be. Dress 10. The pleated midi dress. Pleats are back, and they are working hard for us. Accordion pleats are vertical lines, and vertical lines make you look taller and leaner. When you stand still, the pleats hang straight and skim right over your tummy. When you move or sit down, the pleats expand exactly where you need them to. They never pull, they never pinch, and they never reveal anything. It is like a built-in privacy screen that looks like a designer piece. Midi length is the sweet spot for women over 60. Not too short, not too long, hitting right below the knee and keeping your proportions perfectly balanced. The fitted bodice gives structure at the top, while the pleated skirt gives total freedom below. That combination of structure and freedom is exactly what we deserve. Dress 11, the dark solid dress. Let me give you a style principle you will use for the rest of your life. Dark solid colors create what designers call a continuous unbroken line. The eye travels from your shoulder to your hem without interruption, with no contrast, no break, and no place to stop and examine. That unbroken line slims your entire silhouette in a way that no girdle ever could. And here is the bonus for dark skin tones. Deep jewel colors do not wash you out, they bring you forward. Black, navy, deep plum, forest green, rich chocolate, these colors sit on melanin like they were designed for it, because they were. No pattern, no distraction, no squeezing. Just you, your confidence, and pure, undeniable elegance. This is the dress you reach for when you want to walk in and quietly let everyone in the room know that you have arrived.
Dress 12, the bold print dress. And here's the most important dress on this entire list because I need you to hear something before we close. You have spent enough time trying to minimize yourself, enough time dressing to disappear, enough time making yourself smaller so other people feel more comfortable. That season is over. A bold print dress in the right cut does not hide anything. It celebrates everything. The right bold print creates so much visual interest that the eye is simply too busy to land anywhere specific. It moves across the entire dress, taking in the art of it, and your tummy is not the subject. The dress is the subject. You are the subject. Choose a bold print in a silhouette that works for your body, wrap style, A-line, or maxi, and wear it without apology. Wear it to your church anniversary, your best friend's birthday dinner, or on a Tuesday when you feel like being magnificent. Because at 60, after everything you have been through and everything you have built, you have earned the right to take up space. Wear the print, own the room, be the moment. 12 dresses, 12 ways to feel like the queen you have always been. No girdles, no suffering, no shrinking. Just you, dressed exactly the way you deserve to be. Tell me in the comments, which dress is calling your name? Are you a wrap dress woman, or do you have a bold print waiting in your future? I genuinely want to know. And if this video gave you something today, a new idea, a little confidence, a reason to go back into your closet with fresh eyes, give it a thumbs up and share it with a sister, a friend, or your mother. Because every Black woman over 60 deserves to know that her best dressed years are not behind her. They are right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are here every week with style made specifically for women like you. Until next time, stay elegant, stay comfortable, and remember, you are not too old, you are not too much, you are exactly right.